everyone, welcome to Sandy La Pastelera. Today we are going to make hummus, but we are going to make a special hummus because we are going to use 3 tomatoes, also known as tamarillos. 3 tomatoes are very special because they come from the Andes, from Ecuador, Colombia, Peru, and other different countries in South America. We normally use it in Ecuador to make a juice, so we just blend it with sugar and water, but we also make a chili sauce that is called ají, and we use it for every single meal. We always have to have a chili sauce on every single meal. Let's go to the recipe. For the recipe, we will need 2 cans of chickpeas, half a cup of tahini, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1/3 of a cup of the chickpea water, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 lemons, 3 tomatoes, half a teaspoon of coriander, half a teaspoon of cumin, half an onion, and sesame seeds to decorate. For the process, we are going to char our 3 tomatoes on a gas flame. The first step is to turn on the flame. So let's turn on the flame. And now we are going to put our 3 tomatoes on top of the flame. And we are going to let them burn. You will need something like this to turn. Please don't get burned. And you see how they starting to burn? Maybe we put the temperature a little bit low, and you keep turning and turning and turning until you have all of them black. You can see how it starts to burn here. So you can see now they are all nice and brown, nice and burned. So we are going to turn the flame off, and we're going to put it in a plate, let it cool down a little bit so we can peel them. After a few minutes they are cold, so now we are just going to peel them, and you can see it's so easy to peel them. So let's take all this black thing, and then you do like this with all of them. I like to use gloves like you see here, because otherwise it gets all sticky in your hands, so it's easier this way. So we keep peeling all of them. Now the last one, done. So now we are going to blend them. Now they are ready, so we are going to blend them. Now we add all our tomatoes in a jar like this one to blend them, or in whatever container you have to blend them. I have this one, so close the lid, and we're going to blend it. We're going to sieve all of it. So when you sieve your 3 tomato, you will have just this left over, so all the seeds. Once we finish sieving all the 3 tomatoes, we are going to the next step, that is mixing all the ingredients. So we are going to put everything in a bowl. First we start with the sieved chickpeas. Then we are going to add the chickpeas juice. Then we are going to add the tahini. That is just sesame seeds. It's a paste with sesame seeds. We are going to add the salt, the garlic, cumin, the coriander, the olive oil, the 3 tomato puree. We are going to squeeze 2 lemons. After putting all the ingredients in the bowl, we are going to mix it, and now we are going to blend it until you have a nice smooth hummus. My blender is too small, so I'm going to put it in 2 different containers so we can obtain a nice and smooth hummus. After we finish blending our hummus, we are going to grab half of an onion, and we are going to slice it finely. Voila! Now we are going to grab all our onions. After we finish chopping our onions, we are going to heat our pan, and we are going to put some olive oil and caramelize our onions. At the same time, we are going to roast some sesame seeds. We are going to turn on both flames. We are going to add our sesame seeds into one, and we are going to let them roast. We are going to wait until our pan is hot, and then we are going to add our olive oil. Once our pan is nice and hot, we are going to add our onions. Now we're going to let them caramelize. In the meantime, let's go and check our sesame seeds. You can see how the sesame seeds are changing the color, and you can smell it. They smell very nice, but they need a little bit more. You can see how our onions are getting more brown, and our sesame seeds are almost ready. Our sesame seeds are ready, so we are going to turn off the flame and let them cool down. You can see how our onions are almost done, so they need a little bit longer. You don't want them to burn, so give it a stir now and then. And voila, our onions are ready. So we are just going to put it on a plate and let them cool down. We have everything ready, our hummus, our caramelized onions, and our sesame seeds. So now we are going to store it. So we are going to put it in different containers, put a little bit of caramelized onion on top and sesame seeds, and voila. So let's do it. Okay, we are going to fill our containers. I like to do in different containers and not just one, because you are not going to eat all of it, so it will damage. So I put in big containers and then we put it in the freezer. Once we have all our containers nice and filled, we are going to add some caramelized onions on top of each one. And for the end, we are going to add some roasted sesame seeds. They are all nice and ready, so now we are just putting the lids. And now you can store it in the fridge and you can eat it with some chips or whatever snack you like. Thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Please try the recipe at home and let me know what you think. See you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like my video. Bye!